Greetings. Black Light here with another showing and program of Allah's 24/7 God Vision Soul School, we call it. Prime time, God Vision, the God Zone. We still on the subject of tricknology. I hope you've been checking out my past videos. Also, tell a friend, share, and like, or dislike. But what we want to do is set you on the right path. It's been a dumbing down or the miseducation of the black man. Not only the black man, they got to give the Caucasian, got to give him some of this miseducation, because you got to realize that when you want to control people, and you got to tell your own people, your own family lies over and over again, so that they'll begin to believe it and carry out what you want them to do. And so if you want to keep your people on top, what you would do is tell your people a lie to boost their morale, to give them a sense of mastery. You're not going to tell them the truth. The truth of the matter is, you see that figure behind me? The truth of the matter is, that figure behind me, his nose, if you notice, the nose is shot off by Napoleon out of jealousy. The story of jealousy is all throughout the scriptures, the Bibles are in the books. It's in the Bible. Has a lot of examples of envy and jealousy, and but that pyramid and that sphinx is there to remind the black man that he is the God. And the word God means, according to the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the possessor of power and force. There's a whole lot of into that power and force. But when you see behind the sphinx, there's a pyramid. The Caucasian don't know how that pyramid was built today. He's guessing. But he don't know nothing about that. He's over there right now studying, digging, trying to find out who he is. Because a lot of them have woken up and know that they're not the first people on the planet, and they're not the wisest people on the planet. But their job is to dummy the black man down and his people down so he could keep his crown. Now, we're going to accuse what's going on with the Trump trials, Trump of extortion, blackmail, fraud, and we can prove it. He's extorting all those countries that he wants to start wars with. He even said it himself. They owe us money, and we're going to get it back. Now look up what extortion really means. And later on we'll tell it to you and see if it matches up with what you looked up. And extortion and blackmail and bribery and what else? All those are what he's being charged with now is cohesion. They all are related. So the black man is being brainwashed through television and tell lie with visions, and he's weaponizing the screen. You're looking at me through a screen, through either your computer, tablet, or your telephone. Everywhere you go, you see people looking at their screens. So we're going to tell you where it first started happening, where they got wise to dummy down the people when they burnt the Library of Alexandria. Now, we're going to show this video to further tell you about whistleblowers. This guy here is really what would be termed today a whistleblower. So check this out.
Why men with dark intentions destroyed the Library of Alexandria by Arjun Walia. Ancient civilizations are a fascinating topic, and it is clear that we have so much to learn from them when it comes to our way of life, our health, our technology, science, nature, consciousness, and the nature of reality itself. Understanding these rhythms and cycles of time helps us to understand that our modern civilizations are not the first to emerge, nor are they necessarily more advanced than the previous ones that have come and gone. Be it information in the form of written text or advanced ancient structures, like the Kailas Temple, one of 32 cave temples and monasteries located within the Ellora caves in India. Their knowledge, how they acquired it, and how they constructed their masterpieces remains a complete mystery. With all of our modern day technology, knowledge and wisdom, there is still no way to accomplish some of the feats of civilizations past, feats that required an extremely advanced understanding of mathematics, physics, and more. There is evidence that many ancient achievements required an extremely advanced form of technology as well, and many examples to prove these assertions. Sometimes it seems we are relearning much of the knowledge kept by the ancient world. This is exactly why the burning of the Library of Alexandria was such a great tragedy.
Now, that video is on YouTube right now. Just look up the burning of Alexandria, the Libraries of Alexandria. Now, I want you to ask yourself, it may seem like it's going to be off topic, but it's going to be on topic. I want you to ask yourself, why are millions or billions of dollars sent over to Israel? Remember Epstein, the sex, what was he, actually he was dealing in sex trafficking on a high level. Clinton's name was mentioned. Now Epstein is a Jew. Rothschilds are Jews. It is said, you can't, I don't know if you can prove it, that they're on several committees, the Rothschilds, or some of their agents. They're at the top of the Federal Reserve, the IRS is the collection agency. They're extorting and frauding and counterfeiting the people of the planet. And Israel was granted a state And they fighting and warring with the Palestinians. See? And we sending money over there. So we aiding and abetting. Now how come they could get a state when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad asked for a state separating, the black man? They're not considering that. When the Honorable Elijah Muhammad asked for tax exemption, they're not considering that. Now, this government, Uncle Sam, is working, seems like it's working, for the state of Israel, building them up. Seems like they want to conquer all the rich land over there because they got oil and gold and over there in Africa. Don't forget the Middle East is Africa. Now, we're going to come back in the next video. We're just giving you some things to think about and prove the point that all of this Trump trials is trumped up to cover up the corruption that's at the top. And we're too busy looking at foolishness. You see they building up the Super Bowl and building up sports to keep you in a fantasy world, so you won't peep the crimes that they're doing to humanity. So we're going to try to expose that. And once again, I thank my subs and see if you can give me some more views, because everybody needs to see my point of view, where I'm coming from, And don't be mad at me because I can see things maybe you ain't seeing. Well, that's what I want to do. I want you to see it. And then once I pull your coat to what's going on, see, you might even start seeing deeper than myself. You might start seeing what's below. See, they got us in a dream world. So we're going to come back. Black light.